And we're live from Houston, where we got the CWSFL Gold Bowl. It's the 9th one here in league history, and man, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We got another rematch going on between the Berlin Hellhounds, who are 9-1 coming into this one, against the Bangkok Pandas, who are 9-1 as well. And what's crazy is both their losses have already came against one another, since they've already matched up twice this season as they're in the same division. And look at that. We get a part 3 for like the fourth straight year or something like that. It's been insane. Both these teams have been very, very dominant these past few seasons, and it's going to be a lot of fun seeing how this game plays out. It's going to be a sold out crowd here in Houston. Stadium's packed. It is going crazy. They've had a ton of events, a lot of stuff that's been going on. We had the award winners with the CWSFL Casual Awards Night. That was happening earlier. That was a lot of fun. And man, we appreciate everybody that's been here for all the activities, all the fun. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be exciting. And look, this is going to be a good game. It's going to be a dogfight. We cannot wait to get into it. We get to see Jay Money versus Jaquan Freesmith. A matchup that, like I've said, we've seen a lot over these past few seasons, and it never fails to impress. It's going to be a lot of fun. Both these quarterbacks are two of the top in the league, and it's going to be dominant. And then not only that, you get to see a matchup between the top two picks in the Season 5 draft, and Artemis and JB. It's going to be fun seeing how those two do on the field. Look, you got probably the best linebacker core in the league on one team, and then you got the best D-line unit on another team. You got an amazing receiving core with Kippa Jones and Iron Vontae Adams going up against Archie Wild and Tina. And you got Nathan Bodie in the secondary, and then you got Gunny, who Gunny is actually, this is actually pretty crazy. This is the last game of Gunny and Charlie Stagg's career here in the CWSFL, as they are planning on calling retirement after this season. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. And if this is the case, if this is the last game for those guys, it's going to be one insane career for those players. But it's been a lot of fun. We've had an amazing season so far. Both these teams are amped up, ready to go. The locker rooms are hyped up, man. There's a ton of emotions going on in there. This game is going to be insane, and it's the 9th Gold Bowl here in CWSFL. It's time to cap off Season 9 with the best game of the season. So let's head on down to the field, and let's get this one started. And it's all down to this. We got the last game of the Season 9 of the CWSFL season. We got the Hellhounds taking on the Pandas. The Pandas are going to start off with ball first, which is huge for Berlin, because then they get ball to start the third quarter, and you know they're dangerous in that middle 4 minutes, the last 2 in the second and the first 2 in the third. That's where they do some of their best work, actually. But we're going to get this thing started here with Jay Money coming out on offense first, and it's going to start off with a throw, and he finds his man Trayvon Wright over the middle for a gain of 14, and just like that, a connection that has been there all season long continues to get things going here in this one. And they're going to start off with another pass here on this one. Ooh, gets that over to Flandy Floss, a tight end right there for a gain of 15. And just like that, 2 plays, 2 first downs. And they're already across midfield now. Going to be another one. This one, Trayvon Wright comes back to it. They can only find 3 yards on this one. It's going to bring up a second down. But so far, Trayvon Wright is looking like the main target here on this drive for the Pandas, as Jay Money is looking to find him on almost all plays. There he is again, just a little bit out of reach. Cannot get it to him, as it's now going to be 3rd and 7 from the 44 here. That could have been a huge play for the Pandas, but just not able to connect. Jay Money's first incompletion on the drive. And they find it. Ooh, they find it off out to the side for Biggie Dishwasher. He gets a gain of 8 yards. Keep the chains moving here on this one. Ooh, this time it's over the middle, and it's Trayvon Wright for a touchdown, 35 yards, and we got a touchdown, Pandas. And just like that, they are on the board first here, and through all pass attempts on this drive, J Money picks the defense apart, and mostly to Trayvon Wright, but Trayvon Wright does cap it off with a touchdown. Mr. Automatic comes on out now, and he puts it right through the uprights. And it's 7-0 Pandas as they get a touchdown on the opening drive. But this crowd is electric right now. It looks like a ton of Berlin fans here in the stands. But the Pandas are here. They are showing out, and they are making some noise. And they're going to get things started with a run right up the middle. And Xavier Lankham, the former quarterback for the Salt Lake City Comets, eventually taken in the expansion draft to the Pumas, wasn't in the plans long term from them, and eventually flipped on over to the Pandas, who decided to play D-line for. Ooh! And Jaquan Freesmith gonna overthrow his receiver right there. It's gonna be 3rd and 11 now, and the Pandas defense has a chance to make a stop, or the Hounds gonna continue to keep this drive alive. And they're going to do just that. Iron Vontae Adams. Ooh, big gain over the middle and eventually tackled from behind. Doesn't matter. It's 3rd and 11. They only need 11, and Iron picks up 40. One of the best receivers in the league. A lot of people think he was having a down year this year, and then he still has over 1,000 yards receiving, and he's still a top 3 receiver this season in the league. That dude is crazy, man. But right now they get it on Axel Axman on the outside. Gets a first down right there on the second rush of the day. And really making some noise. They're going to try to run it up the middle again. Ooh. Xavier Langham comes up with another tackle right there. Brings up no gain as they try to run it with 42 for the second time and just can't make it happen. They're going to run a toss on the outside. Uh-oh. Axel breaks free. On the outside for a gain of 26 yards and a touchdown, Hellhounds. Berlin is going nuts here today. These fans are crazy. As it is 7-6, Dino Dill is going to put this through the upright, tie us up at 7 apiece with 2:43 left to go. And man, we've already seen 2 crazy drives, and we've only had 2 possessions so far in this game. This is an insane game, and we just getting started. We still got a whole lot of time left in the books here, and both these quarterbacks are slicing and dicing right now. Oh, he caught it. What a catch by Jamar Chase. J Money had him wide open. There was hardly anybody around. Overthrew him, which killed a little bit probably of the run after the catch, but he overthrew him. And Jamar Chase still brought it down. Pro Goat, the rookie, over the middle. His first reception today. First one in a little while as well, but doesn't matter. Pro Goat's there when you need him. And he comes up with 6 yards right there on a first down. What a play right there for the Pandas. J Money rolls out a little bit in the pocket. Finds his running back running out in the flats. Picks up 9 yards and a first down. Pandas now right at the 36. Great play call right there. Ooh, first run of the day is going to be a 1-yard loss for Jalen Jones. Belly Selly, the future of the Berlin Hellhounds D-line, coming up with a big stop right there. And man, he's looking good for being so young in his career. Ooh, big hit right there, knocks it free. Now we're going to see a 3rd and 11 here from the Pandas as Jake Augustine, a star-studded safety for the Hounds, man. Been back there playing safety for Berlin for a while and is never disappointed. Ooh, what a play, what a throw right there. Jamar Chase for a gain of 27. His second catch of the day. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, beautiful play right there for the Pandas. And they got a 1st and 10 from the 10. It's not enough for a 1st and goal, it looks like. But it's a 1st and 10 from the 10. Ooh, touchdown. Jamar Chase gets his second one. Ooh, we got a touchdown, Pandas. And they regain the lead here. Mr. Automatic's going to put this through the uprights. And it's going to be a 14-7 game. With 54 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Let's see what we got from the Hellhounds as they come right back out on offense. And so far, this blocking by the receivers are, it's insane right now. I mean, they're getting great blocking on the outside. When they've tried to run it up the middle so far, they haven't got too much with 42. But Axel Axman has gone huge on the outside. He's able to get the nice blocking from his tight end there, and then his receiver picks up the edge. And man, everyone knows if you get that edge in Sunday Rivals, you could be gone. Ooh, deflected on that? They're going to say pass. Oh, they're going to say deflected by Mad Max. I thought it was deflected, but you know how Sunday Rivals, and sometimes they just say, oh, pass was dropped. But that is a deflection right there. They're going to give it to him, Mad Max. 2nd and 10 now from the Hounds. They're going to run it back again on the outside. And McGee, first-time Pro Bowler here and all-gold team member from the big man McGee on the D-line. Having an incredible season this year and what could be his breakout season. Ooh, and on 3rd and 14, the Hounds are going to run it, pick up 4 yards, and it's going to be a 4th and 10 now from the Hounds now to end the first quarter as the Bangkok Pandas have the lead 14-7 right now over Berlin, but we still got 3 quarters left to go. There's still plenty of time and a whole lot of game left to be played. The Hounds are going to punt this to Tina now on the opening play here of the second quarter. And it's going to be an insane 46-yard punt. It's not going to be a pin, but it doesn't matter. They're at the 7-yard line to get this offensive drive started. Ooh. If he held on to that any longer, that could have been a safety, or at least a tackle at the 1. Jay Money barely gets rid of it in time. Picks up 6 yards, 2nd and 4. And can the Pandas extend this lead here? Ooh, dang. That was threading the needle right there. That was close. I thought the Hellhounds DB right there might have been able to get it. Pandas are going to give themselves a little bit of cushion now as they get out of that red zone area. Finds Biggie Dishwasher out. Ooh, knocks over the chain, man. Finds Biggie Dishwasher. Look at JB in the background celebrating. But on a big play right there for a first down. Pandas now are getting close to midfield here as they look to be at the 45. Big play right there. Picks up 18 for the tight end Flandy Floss on his 2nd reception. That is a great catch right there by Flandy. Gonna run this on the outside with Jalen Jones. Ooh, and he breaks over 1 tackle. And picks up a first down right there. A lot better than his first run of the game that went for -1 yards. This one shows up. They're going to give him, originally said 9, but looks like the hit was going to mark him forward for another yard or 2 to get the first down. Ooh, finds Trayvon right there for a gain of 12. He already has 2 touchdowns in this one, but he's got 6 receptions now to go along with that, and he is balling out so far in that first quarter, and he looks to carry it on over into the second. They're going to run it up the middle with Biggie Dishwasher right there. Ooh! Nice spin move for the little fella as he picks up 8, and it's going to be a 2nd and 2 now for the Pandas here. See if they're going to be able to punch this in, or they're going to have to... It's got options. Ooh, overthrows Trayvon right in the end zone. So now it's 3rd and 2. We'll see if they'll be able to punch this for a first down, punch this in for a touchdown, or they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Intercepted in the end zone. Jake Augustine on 3rd and 2 picks off Jay Money. And just like that, the Hellhounds get a huge stop that was very much needed for them after having to punt on the last drive. Ooh, Charlie Stagg showing up for 9 yards, 2nd and inches right there. Give them a little bit of breathing room now as they're at the 20. As both drives now, the Pandas' last drive, now the Hellhounds' drive is starting in dangerous territory. But they're able to give themselves some breathing room off the first few plays. It's 14-7 here. Hellhounds got an interception in the end zone on Jay Money right there. And now they got a chance to do something here on offense. Ooh, Kipper Jones! Kipper Jones, 32 yards on his first catch, and it comes late here in the second quarter, but it doesn't matter, man. Your wide receiver of the year is insane. Second and 7, minute 40 left to go here in this one. Ooh, just picked up enough block in there. Give him a few yards. Turn nothing into something. And it's now 3rd and 4. You gotta love that from your running backs when it looks like all hope could be lost, and yet they still find a way to grind out a few positive yards. And look at that. Ooh, get off me. Axel Axman, 15 yards. Hellhounds call timeout. And like I said earlier in the game, the Hellhounds do some of their best work in the middle 4, and we're in the middle 4, and they're doing some of their best work. Touchdown, Iron Vontae Adams! His first one here today. He's got 2 for 63 and a touchdown to go with it. And the Berlin Hellhounds have a chance to tie this back up with a kick from Dino Dill. And they're going to do just that. It's right through the uprights. And look at that. We're tied up at 14 apiece with 1:07 left to go here in the second quarter. And this is insane. Berlin Hellhounds are one of the best teams at the middle 4. I've already said it multiple times. They do some of their best work during this time. That last 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter is huge to them, and they preach it like crazy in practice. Pandas have a minute now to try to figure something out about getting a touchdown, a field goal, maybe just playing it into the half with a tie ball game. They got to make a decision here. But let's see what they can figure out now. We're at 1 minute left to go here in this second quarter. Finds Trayvon right down the sideline. Trayvon right down the sideline, and the Pandas are not going to call timeout here. 37-yard catch right there. As they still got all 3 timeouts. We got 36 seconds left to go. They're going to run it on the outside with Jalen Jones. Get off me. Man, he keeps knocking out the chain guy right there. But he gets 12 yards and a first down. They're not going to say he got out of bounds, or the hit knocked him out. He didn't go out, so the clock keeps moving. That's crazy. Ooh, tip drill right there. Who is it? Robert Burns Woodard had 3 interceptions at one point in a game this season. Was balling out as a rookie this year, and the Pandas are going to take a field goal with 8 seconds. Ooh, nearly blocked by Artemis, but they're going to go into the locker room here at halftime with a 3-point lead as it's 17-14. The Pandas up after 2 here in Gold Bowl IX. And right now we got Trayvon Wright and Jake Augustine as our impact players of the half. Trayvon Wright balling out with 7 receptions, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns, while Jake Augustine has 7 tackles, a deflection, and a crucial interception that came in the back of the end zone while the Pandas were trying to take a 2-score lead. I mean, that could have been a huge game changer right there. If the Pandas get a field goal extra or a touchdown, who knows what's going to happen right there and what could have been the outcome of that result. But you got Jake Augustine, who came in there, picked it right off, got it out of the end zone, and man, ended up leading to points and a tie, which tied up the ball game. This has been an incredible first half. 2 insane quarters. Pandas are leading 17-14 right now, and we've only seen 6 pass attempts from Jaquan Friesman, while Jay Money has 22. Both team scripts are completely different right now. Jay Money and the Pandas look to be in a straight pass attack, while the Hounds are trying to keep things balanced here and get the running game involved early. We're going to see what happens here in the final 2 quarters as the Hounds start off the third quarter with the ball, and we know they're dangerous in this middle 4. Now we get to see what they get to do in the back half of the 2. Oh, it's a QB run. Wow, did not see that coming. JB tackle for a 3-yard loss. Oh, man, what a play to start off the first half, or the second half. Wow. Jaquan Friesman trying to take off with it right there and just got leveled. They're going to run it up the middle here. Ooh, big play to get a lot of it back. And just like that, 47 has a big run for 10 yards up the gut. And now it's 3rd and 3. The 3 yards they lost on the first drive now is here. And all they need here for a first time. Ooh, and they aren't going to get it. They're going to give them 1 yard, but it's 4th and 3 now. And on the opening drive, the Pandas defense is going to come up with a stop. Tina's going to get a return of about 12 right there. His first chance at a return here. All of them have either been a touchback on kickoff or, well, punt over his head. Excuse me? Who was that throwing to? There wasn't a Hellhound. There wasn't a Panda. There was nobody in sight. J Money just threw it. No intentional grounding. The refs don't seem to call a lot in a lot of these games. Been letting them play a lot this season. But 3rd and 10. See what we got here from the Pandas so far. 2 inaccurate passes by J Money. And, well, that one's going to be accurate, but it's only going to be good enough for about 6 yards. It's going to be 4th and 4, and the Hellhounds are going to come up with a stop. And now we're going to see another punt here as they're going to give it right back to the Hounds as Iron Vontae Adams is back deep. And he's not going to attempt to return this. He's just going to let this go as it is a 49 punt. And the Hellhounds are going to start at the 14-yard line. Free Smith is back deep, or Free Smith is back solo. Ooh, and finds his tight end, Charlie Stagg, on a beautiful play right there. Beautiful route, beautiful throw. Great timing on it. As soon as he turned, the ball was out. Great play right there by the Hounds, and they pick up a first down. Ooh, Free Smith had all the time in the pocket, but cannot connect to his receiver, Kippa Jones. All right, now we got a 3rd and 10 here from Berlin. Are they going to be able to convert on the 3rd down? Ooh, they get a run on the outside with Axel Axman. Pick up about 3 yards right there, and it's going to be a 4th and 7. We're going to see our 3rd possession and our 3rd punt here of the half. Wow, this has been a completely different half from the first one that we saw. First one was a lot of high-powered offense, running and gunning, man. And now this has been a completely flipped of the script, man. I mean, it's been a straight defensive half. It's 17-14 now as the Pandas come back out on offense. See what they got going on here. Finds Flandy Floss over the middle. And look at that, picks up 9. Second and 1. Ooh, finds Trayvon Wright Jr. for a gain of 23 yards. And it's a first down for Bangkok. Uh-oh. They get 6 right there. Ooh, Trayvon Wright Jr. gets a hat trick here in Gold Bowl as he's got a 17-yard catch, and the Pandas are in the end zone for a touchdown. And it's 23-14. Mr. Automatic is going to try to come on out, and he does just that. Put it right through the uprights. Makes it a 10-point game with 1:32 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now, Iron Vontae Adams is set deep to receive this one. It's going to be a touchback kicked out of the end zone. We have not seen a kick return yet here in this game, and I'm not sure if we will. But what we have seen is a lot of the Hellhounds offense. They're down 10 right now. What was thriving in the first half has slowed down here a little bit here in the second half. But just like that, it could pick up in no time. Kippa Jones, 45-yard catch, his second one of the day. He's got 77 yards receiving. And Berlin is inside the 30. And man, they just like that. You gotta love it. Berlin, man. Ooh, dropped by Charlie Stagg. What could have been a good little yardage right there on first down. Made it a nice second and short. Maybe even a first down on the run. Was an incomplete. They're going to run it up the gut. Ooh, 47 rumbling. Ooh, but he is not bumbling. Picks up 9. 3rd and 1 here for the Hounds. Going to be a run up the gut. Ooh, Axel Axman wide open right up the middle. 21 yards, untouched for his 2nd touchdown. Almost at 100 rushing yards here today. And look at that. The Hounds score right back. And Dino Dill puts it through. And we got ourselves a 3-point game. 31 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. This is exciting. What started off on a huge defensive game, or defensive quarter, has now turned into 2 quick scores from both teams. And now we get to see what J Money's got to say about it. Ooh, tried to throw that to Tina there on the sideline, but Tina didn't catch it. Ooh, finds Jamar Chase for a gain of 13. This time he threw it to a receiver on the field. And it's for a first down and a completion. Looks like we'll get about one more play here in this 3rd quarter as we got 4 seconds left here. And Flandy Floss picks up 12 yards and a first down. He's got 4 catches, 54 yards here in this one. As we are headed to the 4th, it's 24-21. Pandas have the lead. We got 6 minutes left to go, and they're on offense as well. This is coming down to the wire, and it's a dogfight so far. It's been a lot of fun. We appreciate all y'all tuning in, watching this one here in our Gold Bowl IX of the CWSFL. We're in the 4th quarter. Pandas are moving in on offense right now. We'll see how the rest of the drive plays out. Ooh, can't get that to Trayvon Wright. It's deflected. Arthur Wilson comes up with the deflection right there. Arthur Wilson has had he's had an amazing season this year at linebacker for the Hounds. Ooh. 4 yards right there on the diving catch by Trayvon Wright. It's 3rd and 6 now from the 30. Ooh, had Jamar Chase just overthrew him, and he wasn't able to make a diving catch on that one. It's going to be 4th down. Mr. Automatic now is going to attempt a field goal. And he makes it from 44. Pandas extend this thing down to 6. And the Hounds, they're coming back in on offense. And a touchdown takes the lead. We're under 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Touchdown takes the lead. Ready. 27-21. Let's see what the Berlin Hellhounds got going on. Ooh, Kipper Jones! Man, Kipper Jones has been deadly on that route. His 3rd reception, he's over 100 yards. Jaquan Freesmith is going to hand this off. Ooh, and McGee sitting right there for a 3-yard tackle for loss. His 2nd tackle for loss of the day. And 2nd and 13 now from the Hounds. As it's 27-21, 4:13 left to go. Freesmith is going to drop back. And he's got Charlie Stagg sitting there wide open over the middle. Picks up a gain of 9. It's 3rd and 4 now. Makes it a lot more manageable here on this 3rd down. Goes from a 2nd and long to a nice 3rd and short. 3rd and manageable. Let's see how they choose to attack this. Freesmith is going to throw. Ooh, and down goes Freesmith. X Factor on a 9-yard sack. Comes flying in from the outside on a big 3rd down. And the Pandas are going to force a punt with 3:33 left. And it does not look like Tina's going to get any shot at this. That is an amazing punt. 37 yards. And it's at the 10-yard line. Wow. Great punt right there by Dino Dill. Going to be a run up the gut with Jalen Jones. He picks up 9, 2nd and 1. Ooh, short little throw to Trayvon Wright Jr. for a 4-yard catch. He's got 13 receptions here in this one. And it's a first down from the Pandas. 2:49 left to go here in this one. They're up 6. Ooh, Trayvon Wright. Trayvon Wright for a gain of 24 yards. They're going to say he caught it and brought it down. And just like that, they're across midfield here. And it's a first down. Trayvon Wright has been balling out today. Finds Jalen Jones right there for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Ooh, what a spin move. Biggie Dishwasher. 13-yard catch. They tried to get it to him earlier in the game. J Money tried to throw it to Tina instead on the sideline. It's good to see this time they run it on the other side. And Biggie Dishwasher is sitting right there. Oh, the tip drill. Touchdown, Trayvon Wright. 35-yard catch for his 4th touchdown of the game. We got a touchdown, Pandas. Oh, incredible play. What a highlight reel. The tip drill. And Mr. Automatic puts it right through the uprights. It's 34-21, a minute 36 left to go here in the game. Wow. What a play and game by Trayvon Wright Jr. In what is most likely his final game as a Bangkok Panda. Could be his best game as a Bangkok Panda. Ooh, gets that to Kipper Jones right over the head of Tina. And, ooh, Tina eventually chases him down, though, gets him. But Kipper Jones, 28-yard catch. Wide receiver of the year coming up big here late in the game. You got to get him involved a lot. You got Iron Vontae Adams, Kipper Jones. Launch one downfield real quick. Well, that's launching it downfield, but it was not a completion right there. It's going to be 2nd down, 2nd and 10. 1:11 here to go. I don't know. Also, the outside runs with Axeman has been pretty dominant here in this one. If you want to, I guess, pull the surprise attack out, that one works as well. But 3 yards right there. 3rd and 7. Charlie Stagg gets hit immediately as he catches it. Ooh, I thought Iron Vontae Adams was going to bring that down. I thought he had that. I was about, ooh, that was looking like a good catch. But Mad Max, who was playing cornerback the first half of the season and then eventually moved back to safety then in the second half, is doing his thing back there. Ooh, and on 4th and 7, though, Kipper Jones. Kipper Jones. Kipper Jones comes up with a conversion. Look at that, man. Kipper Jones. Get it to him real quick on a house call. Ooh, they're going to get it to Iron Vontae Adams for a gain of 12. .32 seconds left to go here. 34-21. Ooh! Iron Vontae Adams, who's been a dog when it comes to not dropping passes, has had his fair share here so far in this game. Uh-oh, Charlie Stagg, though. Charlie Stagg has been nearly wide open every time he goes to catch an inside 10 yards. It's not like the Pandas are even, and it's like the Pandas aren't even putting a man on him at all. Ooh, I thought that was in there. It looks like we got one more play left to go here in this one. It's 4th and 3. And the Bangkok Pandas have the lead 34-21 right now over the Berlin Hellhounds. And that'll do it for our Gold Bowl IX. And the Bangkok Pandas are your Gold Bowl winners. once again, back on top. Two-peat for the Pandas. One loss here in 2 seasons for them. And that came to the Berlin Hellhounds in week 4. Wow, what a performance and game here by Trayvon Wright Jr. It's looking like back-to-back Gold Bowl MVPs here for the man. That dude was doing his thing. He was dominant as ever. And look at that. Back-to-back Gold Bowl MVPs. Trayvon Wright Jr. And what was probably his last game for the Bangkok Pandas is probably his best game for the Bangkok Pandas. Dude was out there beasting and feasting. 15 receptions, 246 yards, 4 touchdowns. This guy was unguardable out there on the field tonight. And he helped lead this team back to another Gold Bowl. And the Bangkok Pandas get it done here over the Berlin Hellhounds. Man, this is an amazing season, an amazing game, an amazing performance by both teams. Berlin Hellhounds get it done and win the East Division, but they may make it to the playoffs as a 1 seed, get the first round bye along with the Houston Stags who won the West Division. Both those teams had amazing seasons. The Minnesota Polar Bears, Argos Pegasi, Bermuda Blackguard, they all made the playoffs as well and had incredible seasons. But the Bangkok Pandas get it done here and win the Gold Bowl for the 2nd straight year as they take home Gold Bowl IX of the CWSFL. This has been a top tier season, one of the best ones we've had here in the CWSFL, and it's been a lot of fun. But Jay Money, 30 completions for 41 attempts, 440 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Trayvon Wright Jr., 15 for 246, 4 touchdowns, 79 yards after the catch. Jamar Chase, 4 for 82. Progon had 2 catches for 12 yards. Flaney Floss had 4 for 54. Jalen Jones had 2 catches for 14 yards, 4 rushes for 31 yards. Biggie Dishwasher had 32 receiving yards and 8 rushing yards. Defense, though, X Factor had a deflection. Mad Max had 2 deflections. X Factor also had a sack here in this one along with JB. McGee and Lanecam had 2 tackles for loss. Nathan Pody had 6 tackles. Man, defense found their ways to get the stops when needed, and were able to get off the field. Mr. Automatic had 2 field goals as well, both from 40+ yards, and he did his thing like always. But Jaquan Freesmith, 13 for 23, 263 yards, 1 touchdown. Iron Vontae Adams, 3 for 75 and a touchdown. Kippa Jones, 5 for 149. Charlie Stagg, 5 for 39. Axel Axman, 15 for 94, 2 touchdowns. Axel had an amazing game, and it was a dog out there. Future is bright. Axel's only in the 2nd season, I believe. So got a whole lot more to go, and the league is looking like it's gonna be ran by some pretty young and bright running backs that have definitely shown their dominance. And look, 42 had 4 rushes for 18 yards. Got off to a slow start, but eventually picked it up and was almost a guaranteed 10 yards per carry. But this is gonna be a deadly running back duo for seasons to come. That's for sure. Then on the defensive side of things, look at that. Jake Augustine, 11 tackles, had an interception and a deflection. Gunny had 8 tackles. Drader and Artemis both had 4 tackles. Arthur Wilson had a deflection. Belly Selly had a tackle for a loss. Man, this was a game. It was a lot of fun. It was a dogfight. We appreciate all y'all watching and tuning in for this one. This was an amazing game as the Bangkok Pandas win this one 34-21 and repeat as back-to-back Gold Bowl winners. I believe that is the 2nd team now to win back-to-back Gold Bowls here. Or, I mean, the 3rd team to win back-to-back Gold Bowls in the CWSFL now. Pharaohs, Polar Bears, and Pandas. So, but man, this one was a lot of fun. We appreciate all y'all watching this one. This will cap it off for our final game here of Season 9 of the CWSFL. It's been amazing 9 seasons here in the league. This one was an amazing one as well. One of the best ones we've had. There was a ton of great players out there. Ton of players that was had their breakout seasons. We gotta unfortunately see some OGs, some future Hall of Famers here in the league retire and hang up the cleats. But we look forward to see the new rookies to come, and the CWSFL Season 10 is on its way. It's going to be an amazing season, 10th season here in the league. Cannot wait for it, but we appreciate all y'all watching this one, and we'll see y'all in Season 10.